Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I wanted to talk about Elaine Thompson Herah. She recently got a new coach, and if you guys are not familiar, she was being coached by her husband and she previously ran for MVP. It says Budapest, Hungary, double sprint Olympic champion Elaine Thompson Herah will be taking instructions from former MVP coach Shaniki Osborne for the rest of the season. Osborne confirmed that a temporary arrangement to assist was made after the national championship in July, where Thompson Herah qualified for the relay pool, but not the individual event. Thompson Herah switched from MVP Truck Club, coached by Stephen Francis, to be coached by her husband Darren last year. And last year also she got injured. She's not in her top form, but once she's in her top form, she's nothing to play with. And people can talk about her all they want and talk about her attitude and all that stuff, but she is a force to be reckoned with as far as sprinting is concerned. She has one of the best forms out there. And one thing I realized with Jamaican people, whether they like it or not, they are very colorist, and colorism rule our society, even though we don't face a lot of racism. And I see it in sports even so now when it comes on to stuff like this with Elaine Thompson. People are always comparing and contrasting her to Shelly and Fraser Price. I don't know why. They're two different women. They both deserve love. They're both living legends, really. One thing I will say is Shelly and Fraser Price is Jamaica's little princess. Like, they love her. She's Christian and she does the whole shy thing. Elaine Thompson Herah is darker skin and she have a whole bunch of tattoos, and she's kind of like the odd man out. So I'm glad that she's coming out and clarifying a lot of stuff that was being said, because there was a whole bunch of rumors, a whole bunch of stuff going on as far as coaching is concerned, and a whole bunch of clickbaity videos here on YouTube where she is concerned. So she's finally speaking out. She's finally clearing the air. Okay, she's finally letting everyone know what's up, and I appreciate that. They have a big sporting event in Budapest, Hungary in a few days, and everyone is looking forward to see her run and see all the other girls kill it. This is where it's make or break. Sharika, Shellyan, all our girls, I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope they get their gold medal and win their money and go back home, because that's all you can ask for when you are in track. Do your best, get your medals, win place, and not have any injury, because being a athlete is no joke. Okay, it is a hard job. A lot of people think that sprinting or track and field is easy, and as somebody that formerly ran track, I will tell you it's definitely not easy. So please support and love up and give respect to all the athletes that go out there and represent Jamaica, because it's not a easy job to do. You literally carrying a whole country on your back when you step on that field.
How you doing?
What do you look like?
You look good. I see you sprinting, looking nice and smooth. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Talk to us about your preparation here in Budapest since you've gotten here. Technical workouts you've been doing.
The weather is beautiful, I must say that. Preparation is going good so far. The fact that after national trials I had to take 2 weeks based on the doctor's decision on my foot. So being back in practice in spikes, feeling good, of course.
The setback you had where I heard that you had to take a couple of weeks off or so. How are the injuries now, the Achilles and so on?
It's going good thus far. I can't complain. I don't really talk. I don't like to talk about the Achilles injury because it's an injury that Pops is ready, and honestly I just wanted to maintain for the rest of the season and to give me the energy to go out there to bring the team to qualify for the finals for the 4x1. So at this moment I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I am working on it just to stay healthy for the rest of the season and to, looking forward for the upcoming races that I have left for the season.
I notice you've been working out under the guidance of Shaniki Osborne since recently. Tell me about this coaching arrangement.
Well, pretty much as a pro athlete, you're going to make addition and adjustment for improvement, and I think having her being a part of my squad will help me prepare for the future and for the upcoming Olympics and championships to come.
What prompted you to make this coaching change at this stage?
It was something in my mind from a year and a half now, wanting her to come on the team, and I think after the trials I said, okay, why not allow her to come to be a part, feel her out now before we start the 2024 season. So I think working with her now prior to the end of the season, I think it could give me more decision to see if I really want or stick with her for the rest of the years to come or stuff like that. But I'm just working with her for the moment, and if that's what I like and based on how she works and if her works can bring back the speed, okay, I don't have a problem having her on my team.
How has it been working with her? You would have known her from the MVP days back.
She's cool. She is a person know what she's looking for and based on what we discuss and talk about stuff that bothers my injury, we're trying to prevent doing stuff that work it up or act it up. So a team makes the dream work, and I'm looking for somebody to help me to be back where I was, and I think making adjustment and having the right mindset, and she knows me like for years now, so working with her, so working with Candy, so I know she will help me to get me back where I was before.
So your husband no longer plays a coaching role?
He's still a part of the team, of course. We will never lift him out.
Obviously you've had a really difficult part of the season because of the injuries in the build-up in that short time between the championships. Do you feel that injury, well, health-wise, better now than it was when you kind of started the 100-meter slate?
My injury is very frustrating, I must say, and it always acts up when I'm supposed to open my season. I don't know why, but it is a part of the sport, I must say. I try to always manage it the best I can, but it's a part of my story. Everybody's story cannot be the same, and I think I would have a different story from everybody. It's just very unfortunate I'm not able to participate in an individual event this year, but the fact that I have been struggling this season, I think I have speed in me, but because of the injury that prevented me from doing that, national trials tell me that I still have a lot because it took me 2 weeks to prepare, and I got a level 1. What if I had gotten more work into that? I probably could have booked my spot individually, but God put you in places sometime, to prepare for something that is becoming big, and I know and I can feel that something bigger and better is coming. And I'm just gonna be patient and wait for what God have in store for me, even though this season was a test and sometimes it forces you to give up, but I think I'm tougher than that, and I take my time to cry and to let it out, but I'm fine now, so yeah.
Would you ever consider going back to Stephen Francis?
No, I won't.
But obviously now the preparation is now for the 4x1. How well do you feel to make sure that you'll be able to help Team Jamaica get the gold, as considering that last year was not possible?
First and foremost, I will never jeopardize my team. If I know I'm not fit, I will not be here, and I'm happy that I was selected on the squad to help my team to qualify for the 4x1, and I know we can win that gold, so my duty is to help them qualify, and that's why I'm here.
You're such a veteran at this level now. Do you give advice to the younger athletes, or do they come to you for such things?
Yeah, they do. I get DMs all the time, and this sport is a very tough one. It is called sports. It's not a failing sport, because if you're not pushing your body, if you're not working hard, you will not feel pain, you will not have nothing to work on. And I know people might think that because you don't do well, you fail. It's not failing, it's sports. And for me, I think I learn every year, and I know I learn more about my body, because sometimes you listen to your body, it do breaks down, they give you signs when to back off and when to sit. And I think this season will help me to preparing next year for Paris. I don't know if that's what he wanted, but I just take it. And sometimes I cry, sometimes I laugh, based on the thoughts that I have in my track career. It's up and it's down. It's not on an even surface. But I don't question God. I do sometimes, I'll be honest. I question him, but I ask him why me. But nevertheless, I think when you're a true champion, you're not gonna have everything sum up the way you want it. And if I was a winning person, maybe I would be very bored and don't have anything to work on, or probably thinking of retiring. But the fact that I have so much hurdles and obstacles to fight, I will keep on fighting, because I do believe I'm the greatest female sprinter of all time. And until it's proven, yeah, I can repeat whatever I have done before. So I'm just working on myself and trying to come back in the best shape that I am. I know most persons might be worried that Elaine is done and stuff like that, but it is sports, you have injuries, and when you have an injury that is lingering and it never fixed, it's going to bother you forever. But my main objective and goal is to always maintain it the best of my abilities, you know. Yeah, and just continue to be a motivation for younger boys and girls, and you know, nothing in life that is not challenging that you cannot face. And I would just say to them, just continue to stay focused, work hard, never say never, never let anybody tell us you cannot or you cannot do this, because trust me, Rome never built in one day, you know. And people might seem that track and field is an easy sport. Is not, because you prepare your body for, I would say, 8 months for a championship. You have diamond leagues, you have development meets, and those meets help you to be a world champion or Olympic champion, not just like champs race in March or April. So it's a long stretch, and I use my key word is always to believe, because if I tell myself I'm going to break the world record, no one will believe you. You have to start within myself. And I write down my goals and my aims and aspirations, what I aspire. I always work towards them, and just continue to believe in yourself and always put God first. And if you have people around you that supports you and keep you on a positive level, just have them in your corners, because sometimes when you're down, you need those people to bring you back up. And I have a lot of persons around me that keeps me going, my husband of course. So thanks to all my loving fans and friends and supporters for the kind words, and you know, to keep lifting me up, and that's why I'm here.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
Do you think that Elaine Thompson switching coach is going to be better for her? Do you think there's something going on in her personal life as with her husband as to why she's switching coach? Or do you think she's just making a addition to her team to better herself as a athlete, as a all-around pro sprinter? What are your thoughts? And supporting our athletes. With that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comment section in the comment section below, and I will run the clip of her clearing the air. Shout out to whoever I got this clip from. I don't know if it's Jamaica Gleaner Observer or Star, whichever one it is. Shout out to you. No copyright infringement here. Deuces.